You on because every other episode we just talk at each other. So you can talk as much as you want. It's fine.
All right.
As long as if Ray doesn't have to talk and doesn't have to steer the ship off the road like he usually does.
Yep.
Then it's good. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There you go. Yeah, you can have it. Good, because we drive it straight into a volcano usually. So
Except for that's the heart, Tim. And that can never be mended. You know that. The heart always breaks.
God, dude, one of your girlfriends take care of that for you.
Oh.
No, they usually go, well, thank you for the free meal. Have a good day, sir.
Ray is a 60-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body.
I am, yeah.
Anyone doesn't know.
Nice.
His references are like way older than they should be for someone his age.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
I would love to see that fight. And I would be rooting for Greg Hardy the entire time. Funny thing, if you've ever wanted to see me in pain at any point that we've been hanging out, today's your day.
Ray, they see you in pain every time you do a set.
This is true.
Damn.
Yeah. So Thomas has seen it and Tim's never seen it.
No,
It was basically if Mortal Kombat was a shitty like Saturday morning cartoon. Like
Yeah, exactly.
they had like they had a Native American character on there. They had they had the street tough black guy. Like they had all the stereotypes. WMAC masters.
There it is.
It's such a.
so you're
cool
saying it
show.
doesn't hold up? Is that what you're trying to
It
say?
does not at all.
It doesn't look fit full, Ray. Let me see that glass. No, Ray, top it off.
This is like goddamn amazing.
You got it. Awesome.
No, I just want you to follow the rules. What happens if you don't follow the rules? The wheel gets you back again.
This is true.
Why don't you two fight each other? There you
We've
go.
talked about it.
I've been
We've
thinking
talked
that,
about
but
it.
I didn't want to say anything.
We have talked about
I'm
this
still at a
for
shit.
years,
I can't
man.
fight anybody right now.
I am
used to a
so
9-year-old right
down.
now.
I will meet him at a weight. I don't care if I have to gain weight to fucking fight Tim, but it would mostly be like it would be a rolling match in the cage.
Pretty
like
much.
somebody would take someone down.
What's crazy is out of all of us, Tim looks like he's most likely to be the wrestling fan.
I see so many fucking guys who look like Tim Danko at AIW shows. It's not even funny, and I love I see him. I'm like, I want to buy him a shot, but it's not Tim, and I get sad.
Yeah, and this kid's going to be a star, obviously, and that's what they wanted to happen. They want him to get a big win in London. They were hoping that was going to happen. I mean, did they give him somebody they think he could beat? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Vargas isn't tough. Vargas is a tough guy. And yeah, Pimblett was a big favorite. But that's what they wanted to happen. They want this kid to be one of the next big stars, especially in the lightweight division. And now he's won two fights, one by knockout, right, and one by submission. So now he's going to fight somebody tough. And that division's super stacked. So there's tons of people he could fight. Before you put me on, I'm screaming at my microphone because you didn't put me on. I'm like, she's Mexican, you racist asshole.
I don't know
Spanish, you monster. But you didn't put me on because you were going to talk wrestling. He had I only had one fight. He had two fights, but my one fight lasted longer than his two fights combined by like a lot. I think both of his fights were inside of a minute.
And how did your fight end, Tim?
I got TKO'd in the second round. And there's a lot of guys, strikers that have just became fantastic at takedown defense. I mean, Anderson Silva was good at it. Like Junior Dos Santos was good at it. I mean, those are just the first two I think of. But there's been a lot that, I mean, if you're a striker like that, you have to have good takedown defense. There's been a lot of guys who have great takedown defense, and he's one of them. However, I mean, Robert Whittaker is a striker first. He's not a wrestler. And however, neither really is Cannonier. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't really expect Cannonier to fight him that way. I'm excited to see that fight, though. I don't expect Izzy to lose at all, but I like Cannonier a lot, and he's a tough guy, so I'll definitely watch that fight. But if either of us touch the other one's liver, we'll die, Ray.
Probably. That'd be fine. I want to be the first MMA death of like a true amateur, where it's like the worst fight ever. How
bad would it be if you got
MMA fight, bro?
Killed in the cage. You got killed in the cage by me.
Yes.
His liver exploded.
And with that, we're live. Merry Christmas to all of you sad fucks that are watching this show with us on a Thursday.
Why do you need to insult everyone as soon as...
It's a very drunken Christmas with your Uncle Tim and the weird Uncle Ray. We are here live for all of you to enjoy. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate you. Tuesday will be the day after Christmas, so we will not be broadcasting on Christmas Day.
What? No, Tuesday we'll be here.
Tuesday, yeah, I'm aware, but it's the day after Christmas.
Yeah, we never do Monday. Why would we be doing Monday?
Because it's Christmas, bro.
You're being confusing. You know,
You're
it sounds like you're not gonna. Everything's fine. We'll be back Tuesday, but we're on also here now, and I'm not drinking, Ray. So it's not a very drunken Christmas for me. I drank too much last night and the day before, so that's enough.
Yeah, I've drank a lot the last couple days, so
Dude,
I'm drinking right now.
Tuesday. Well, I guess Wednesday morning after the show, I ate and then I went to bed. I woke up like 7 in the morning. I was still drunk. I'm like, shit. I am still. I mean, not like drunk, but I can tell I was still drunk, and that was kind of impressive. And last night I just drank like just a dumb amount of really thick beers. So it's like I probably gained all the weight back I lost just by drinking beer last night. But
okay,
what can you do? It's okay. I got home and ate salad. It's fine.
How'd the show go last night?
Good, really good. Thank goodness.
There were people
great.
there.
Yeah, it was good.
Good. Yeah, because I know you were worried about that, and I wanted to make sure.
I was worried. It ended up being pretty good.
Good.
Nesty's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And then Patrick was good too. But yeah, it went well. Thank goodness.
How'd Mary do?
Great.
Good.
Of course.
Good. Very good.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good to see her before she left.
Yeah.
So is Pulse coming? Have we heard from Pulse?
I have not heard from Pulse.
Okay.
I will message him now. You okay, buddy? Tim?
What? I'm just tired.
You okay?
I'm just tired.
Go get some coffee or something.
I don't drink coffee, dude.
Okay, you want me to fucking Uber eat you a Monster?
No, I definitely don't do that.
Why not?
I don't do Monster. Do Monster. You want to see me have a panic attack?
Now.
What?
There's a sugar-free option now.
That doesn't matter, dude. I don't drink that shit. I don't drink that shit. I mean, I drink coffee sometimes, but I'm not gonna drink coffee at fucking 7 o'clock at night. And I'm not drinking alcohol, so I'm not drinking any Coke Zero. But I just woke up, and I'll probably go back to bed when we were done. I have to, man. I have to watch my. Well, not only do I have to watch my nieces tomorrow, apparently, I have to watch her friends' kids as well. So that's going to be a blast.
What?
Yeah, she didn't tell me that part until I already agreed to watch the children.
Oh, tell them no other kids. That's weird. Like your nieces, perfectly fine.
I know these kids. It's okay. And the truth is, like, I won't even see them. They'll be off doing stuff together.
As long as they're not like randos, I'm fine.
No, I know these kids, and like, they'll be off doing stuff together, so I'll just be like in the living room watching TV, and every once in a while I'll be like, "You guys still alive?" And that's about it. So, yeah. The truth is, I won't have to entertain them if they're all there, so it will most likely be fun, unless they try to push the limits of what Uncle Tim will let them do, which I think they know better. They know better. Uncle Tim don't play. Uncle Tim don't play.
Oh no, Uncle Tim is yelled at Weird Uncle Ray on this show for being a shitty sports fan. And I feel like that's like 10% of how you can really be.
I don't know if I've ever really yelled at him. Hopefully I don't have to. I really don't want to have to.
I was about to say, though, honestly, like, if you had the fucking thing of it was just some random ass, like, two kids that your sister-in-law was friends with, I would have been like, you need to call that bitch now and fucking tell her no. That's weird.
Yeah, no, I know these kids, so it's okay.
Good.
But, there was one day a year ago or so, maybe a little more, where like My brother ended up watching like all his friends' kids. He had like 8 kids by himself. It was the only one that would watch them. So he's like, he had them all by himself.
Damn it, we
There he
pressed it at
is.
the same time.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Don't
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
be yelling slurs at me.
Tim is a very one vocabulary kind of guy.
We live in Ohio, Paul, so we didn't learn Spanish by osmosis.
True. I was starting to speak Spanish because like when I was living down there.
Dude, I think if I stayed there, I would know it by now. I was starting to learn it because I was working with all Hispanics. So it was getting there, but then I forgot all of it pretty quickly when I left.
Yo hablo poquito, pero no bueno.
Again, no more slurs.
I mean, if you want to order the duck sauce, that's perfectly fine with me. But like, do we have to? Did you say chorizo in that? I think
I already told you I'm not into pegging, Paul. So the answer again is no.
Guys, I've been in the gym, man. Check out the gains.
Damn, son. Look like Deontay Wilder and shit. He's fighting this weekend, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Him and Joshua on the same card.
But not the same fight.
No.
That's silly. So what do we have to do? We have to poison 2 other fighters so they have to fight each other? Was that work? That work? That wouldn't work. They wouldn't fight.
Well, according to Deontay, he's down to fight him afterwards, but I don't think AJ wants to smoke. Like,
Right? How about right afterwards? We do it tournament style.
Yes.
I'm down for that.
What was I gonna say?
Dude, I tell you what, dude, craft beer makes you hungry for everything, dude. Because I ate popcorn this morning because I was just like I don't know, and I drank milk because I just could not. I was still so hungry. I'm like, I gotta do something crazy.
Milk?
So it was drinking milk because there's still milk in this house. So there's
For
drinking.
hangover though?
I wasn't hungover.
Oh, I thought you were hungover. I thought you
Not really. No, really. I was just hungry. I meant hungry. Make you hungry.
Oh.
Hungry. I wanted to eat everything. Like even if after I ate salad, I'm like, this is not enough. I need to.
Wait,
So I ate
you wanted to
popcorn.
eat everything. It's a day that ends in Y, so I'm not surprised.
I have the perfect diet for you, Tim.
Pulse, you had to let him fucking soak in that.
Yeah, you had to let me bask in that fucking bomb of a joke I just did.
Oh,
Even I
okay.
was like, just let it breathe and keep going until you can't anymore.
Are you
You're
still-
against the cage?
Are you still riding a dopamine high from Tuesday's win?
A little bit. I feel.
Why do you have to remind him, Pulse?
Because
It makes
it's still 3-1. You're like Pahea versus Izzy. You're still 3-1.
Yeah, but like the Boston Red Sox in 2006, using my baseball brain right there, I will come back from that 3-1 deficit and become the ultimate champion of trivia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Manny Ramirez in the 7th inning of a fucking game at Jacobs Field during the fucking ALCS, and just break the heart of Cleveland right there.
Dude, we do that to ourselves. You don't have to do that.
I know, but it's fun to bask in the sadness.
Ray, this came in the mail yesterday.
Oh, and I didn't bring him on. Fuck, I didn't message him. Been busy with work. Shit. Would you like to open it since it's Christmas? Since it's the Christmas thing? All right. So, I got Tim something that I feel is from the heart. I feel like he's earned this. He over the past couple years, we've been friends. I got him to go to Vegas for a UFC this year. And I want you to open it right now and accept your rank that I have purchased for you. And I hope you enjoy it. And I really, I saw this and I was like, I have to buy this for Tim.
Well, geez, now it's taped up. Hold on.
Oh, God.
I didn't.
Just tear it, motherfucker.
I can tear it from the bottom, but I don't know what's. I mean, I guess I kind of know what's in it now.
I feel like that's a vintage issue of Penthouse or something.
Yes.
It's not. It is actually from Master Ken's website.
It's just the pictures of Master Ken's cock. Just a calendar worth.
If you would have, I would have done it. But actually, what I did, Tim, and I want you to show the camera.
It's in a folder.
Oh, it's in a folder?
Yeah, look at that.
Congratulations, Tim. I have bought you a rank.
That's good.
In a Meridote.
Thank you. Look at that.
It is a pink belt. And it's signed by Master Ken himself.
What is it? Hold on. Street Lethal Art of Meridote. The students is proficient in the following: being late to class, never sparring, smells funny, forgets techniques. Good.
It's actually pretty spot on.
Yeah, that's true.
So Tim is officially a pink belt?
Look at this.
Meridote. It's the deadliest of all, I've heard. I believe pink belt, even Master Ken is afraid of anyone with a pink belt, mainly because they smell, I believe.
Well, thank you, Raymond. I appreciate it, dude.
Absolutely. I thought, like I said, the one was actually.
I got a sticker.
Sweet, awesome. Yeah,
Find
I'll get
somewhere for
Master
this.
Ken on though, so we can have a full ceremony for this. I feel.
Should I buy myself an actual pink belt now? Just wear it.
Yes.
Okay, now I gotta find a spot for this.
Put it. Yeah. Yep. There we are. I like it.
Maybe I'll get a frame for it.
Yes.
Frames
absolutely.
aren't very expensive. Although, look at this. I got all kinds of folders now I can write on for trivia.
Ooh, yay. We can't wait for that on thing.
Yeah, look at all this trivia right in space.
Oh, my God.
There's two of them.
You'll have dates on them, too. Like, you'll date and sign them.
Yes.
These are for
Victories.
future generations. But, yeah, that pink belt thing, I when I saw him, like, selling those on Facebook, I was like, I gotta buy one for Tim. What's the most goofy one I can possibly think of? And when I saw pink belt, I'm like, I have to buy this. Like, this is perfect.
Wait, can you buy a black belt?
Yeah. I'm buying one actually here soon.
Of course you are. Just so you can say you outrank me. Of course you are.
Not even that. I said pink belt's the deadliest because it's the smelliest. All right. They're the deadliest ones of all. They are the ones that do not care.
Do people who like grapple with who smell or that sucks? Like they haven't washed their gi and they're all yeah, that's bad.
I had a guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but I rolled with him at a gym up here in Menor. It was not Rev. This was not Rev, but like his gi smelled like cat litter.
Ugh.
Like it was, and he's one of the hot. He was a purple belt at the time, and like it was just his gi was filthy. Like I would barely like wash mine, but there'd be times I'm like, ooh, that was a sweaty session. This thing needs to be cleaned. Like I need to do it.
I have a friend who swears to this day that he got staph infection rolling from one specific guy.
Probably. It just you get that fucking gross bastard. Like I've never had a smelly person. It's just been their like geese and shit weren't clean. And you're like, come on, man. This is Ray next year buy a bunch of black belt or blank paper for Xmas. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll have Staples.
Just send me paper.
Yeah.
Nice.
Called Thunder Mifflin.
Yeah, or a dry erase board for trivia.
Dry erase board would be nice. Find out how much a dry erase board is.
You can get one for like $10. A little one, yeah, you can get a small one for cheap.
Okay.
I mean, I have one, but it's a baseball one. It has the diamond and the lineup spots on there. I can use the back, but the back's not as good dry erasey as. I mean, it is, but it's not as good. But now I got to find a spot for this. I want it to be somewhere where we can see it.
Yes, put it closer to the camera. By the way, that is the Ameridote Dojo from Master Ken in New Mexico. I'm amazed it came today. I didn't realize
yesterday.
Or yesterday. I didn't realize. I didn't even get an email. I don't think.
It came from Master Ken's store in Albuquerque.
Nice.
It says on the envelope. So,
yes, so much good shit. If you don't know who Master Ken is, you need to know who Pulse. Have we yet shown you any Master Ken?
No, but what exactly is his discipline?
Ameridote.
Ameridote.
He created it.
Did he make that up?
He did.
He did. He studied so many martial arts in his life, and he realized that a lot of it is garbage. So he took all of the good stuff from everything and made a Ameridote.
So it's sort of like Jeet Kune Do, Bruce Lee's.
A little bit
better. I would say it's actually more effective.
It's better. It's the most effective martial art of all the martial arts. All other martial arts are bullshit.
Any martial art that allows you to grow a mustache after you get to a certain level, that's a powerful martial art right there.
What are you, a fireman?
Yes. I'm like Stipe. I knock motherfuckers out.
Do you? Do you know? You do knock them out with roofies and chloroform.
And my breath.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I gotta find. I don't really have anything to put it on right now.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring this up.
I could put it on my drink cup, but then it would get wet eventually.
I love it.
There was a Jeet Kune Do guy in the UFC. Who was that?
I do not know. Look it up.
Obviously, he did not win.
It's up 2 joints in a bear, 2 joints, the other 2 joints.
There's so many 2 joints here. We're getting invaded by Canada. I knew it would happen eventually.
1-3. Appreciate you as always, homie. Yeah, these are.
2 joints is not going to be able to join us on Tuesday because he'll be busy. A very big holiday in Canada. Boxing Day, very big, very big. So he won't be able to. He'll be celebrating that, I'm sure.
All right, hold on. Let me bring this up. And the first one that comes up too, I love it. There's somebody that made a Master Ken. What do you call that thing? You know what I'm talking about.
Real?
Playlist.
Okay.
And Pulse, this is our friend of the show, one of the greatest martial artists in the world.
My sensei now.
Yes.
Is this going to be like Joey Diaz doing karate?
Hi, I'm Master Ken, and these are the top 5 reasons that MMA is bullshit. MMA is not a real martial art because none of them wear uniforms. If I want to pay good money to watch a couple of men prance around in their underwear, I'll buy a backstage pass to a George Michael concert. In MMA, far too many fights go to the ground, which is fine, as long as you don't mind spending more time between your opponent's legs than their gynecologist. In MMA, there are far too many rules and too many illegal targets. I mean, if you're going to ban eye gouging, then where does it stop? Why don't you just ban punching and kicking altogether? Then before you know it, MMA just means sitting in the park, eating ice cream, and playing chess with your Mima. More ice cream, Mima? No? Checkmate. In MMA, all of the fighters wear gloves to protect their pretty little hands. You know who else wears gloves? Lunch ladies. But I'll bet they touch fewer wieners. The number one reason that MMA is bullshit is they don't even use the belt system. I mean, how are they supposed to know who's more advanced than they are? A martial art without a belt system is like a monkey directing a musical. Just a bunch of shrieking and bananas everywhere. If you're looking for the best mix of martial arts, try training with the Mixed Martial American. Study Ameridote. And remember, MMA is bullshit.
And that's Master Ken. He's got other videos too.
He's got a lot of videos.
The
gun defense one is my favorite.
gun defense is the greatest one, where he just puts the thing in his mouth like.
It's true.
See, Pulse was not impressed by Master Ken.
No, I mean it's cool. I thought you were gonna show some highlights of him in action though.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Is he a comedian?
He's an actor. Well,
Yeah.
Master Ken is a martial artist. I mean, come on. But the man behind Master Ken is an actor.
He's been in movies that you've probably seen in the recent couple years. And he did our 10th show on YouTube when we were on, when we started the show. This was prior to us going to StreamYard and actually doing it live. We would tape it and then put the show up, and then we decided, because I was lazy and didn't want to do anything anymore, I saw live streaming was a thing, and I'm like, oh, we'll do it this way. Master Ken, let me bring up the gun disarm.
Dude, my favorite might be when he was on America's Got Talent. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't want to get struck by America's Got Talent.
I don't
feel
think he
like
will.
Master Ken would forgive us because he knows us. So, this is Master Ken talking about best pistol defense.
And it works every time.
Works every single time. Love Master Ken. He just scooting is over, gets the foot, kicks in the groin. Always re-stomp the groin. No wonder what. Hey, you be nice.
This one also works every time.
Empty. So that's Master Ken in action, Pulse. He's a legitimate martial artist who deserves all the respect. Pulse is not impressed by that performance. We're getting some frowny faces too, Tim. I don't know.
It's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Master Ken kick all your asses, and that's that.
Yes. Oh man. You guys got any plans for Christmas? Going anywhere? Doing anything?
No. Man, I think we're all asleep today. Hold on. I'm
You're
trying my
asleep.
best. That's true. I'm asleep. Yeah, you know what? So, yeah, the show kind of grinds to a halt when I'm not at 100%. What does that say? What does that say?
That I'm more of like the steward of the ship. I'm the one that drives conversation, Tim.
Are you?
I'm the
Really?
Opie in this situation, and I'm
I
okay
think-
with it.
Bro,
think I'm
doesn't
Michelle
Ray
and you're
look
my
like
sidekicks.
Ray looks like he could be a senior in high school with no beard?
I have a very childish face.
No, not quite that young, but he
Maybe
definitely
one that was like held back, maybe like 2 years or something. Like
he looks like, you know, a touchy teacher is what he looks like. He shaves his face to be like, I'm basically your age, guys. I'm basically your age. Yeah, he does. He's that guy.
Don't put that label on me. Don't put that label on me. Don't.
Maybe not touchy, but also like you just flirt too much.
Always been I was always into the teacher, like the female teachers, rather than like girls my own age. So
I didn't have any hot teachers. Well, kind of, maybe a little bit.
I mean, by your standards, they weren't hot, but I did have one. My 6th grade English teacher.
I had one, Miss Montgomery, bro. Like the fact that she was a teacher, like, still boggles my mind. Like she could have been a model.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a few of those too, but like this one was the perfect amount of thick everywhere. She was perfect. It was quite fun.
So what do I think if we find a picture of her? She'd be like 300 pounds. I had a mustache.
I'm okay with that at this point. She's got to be in her like, oh God, this was like 2000. She's probably in her like 40s or 50s now.
Yeah, I was gonna say Miss
she's
Montgomery.
my type
She's probably like 51 now, but I bet she's still fine.
Dude, perfectly tan too. Like I don't know how it happened, but she was tan as shit and just dressed
Tanning bed.
perfectly.
That's how it happened.
Yeah, Johnny, you were wrong. Everybody was wrong about Patty, and that's one reason why Pulse has Pulse Pimblett. He gets on that train now. He understands.
Dude, he's still not that good. Just Tony has nothing left. That's all.
I know.
Okay, you said it. Tim said it then. Okay.
What?
Because if I'd have said it, I'd have came off like a hater. He's not that good.
I've said that a bunch.
I knew, though, he was going to beat Ferguson because Ferguson just doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah, dude, this was all about Tony not having it, other than Patty being good. It wasn't about Patty being good at all.
If this fight happened like 4 years ago, Tony would have did him in the first round.
Him.
Probably.
Beat the shit out of him.
Probably.
You remember that meme that went around for a while, Pulse, where it was all the victims of El Kakui, and it was like all the cut up and bloody and cowboy with his swollen eyes and shit.
Yes.
All right, this is my theory. This is what actually happened to Tony. He got COVID. That's what it was. He got COVID and he was never the same. Hasn't been able to smell or taste since. His equilibrium's off. His lungs aren't the way they used to be. He just can't do it anymore. It was COVID that did him in, or the vaccine. You can say the now let's say COVID. I'm not going to be that guy. I don't want to get I don't get a strike. We'll say the vaccine did it.
Oh no, WHO, we love you. We love you, China. We love you.
No, it was COVID.
Keep this episode up.
It was COVID. Please don't take us off. It was COVID. If he would have got vaccinated sooner, he would have been fine.
Look, do you see how fast after we got one episode taken down for a fucking COVID joke?
Yeah. I don't know if they quite do it anymore the way they used to, though. But I think anytime someone said COVID, they just took the episode down.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, losing, 7 in a row now?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you can't say that he's what he used to be or could be. Like, we all saw what happened to him with Chandler. We all saw what happened with.
He's also 40. I mean, not everyone can fight when they're 40. You know, I mean,
True.
most guys can't. So. And
it's that accumulation of, it's the accumulation of R.I.P. episode 258. Yeah, the wars that guy was in, and like the amazing fights that he was in. It's me and my buddy have an inside joke we have about the UFC games with the career, where they give you like the longevity mode or meter. You know what I'm talking about, guys?
Mm-hmm.
And it's I think Tony's is like this much red left. Like it's just he has nothing to give anymore. And for him to just be that way, it's sad to watch. Patty is a great fighter, but 4 years ago Tony would have just demolished him in a minute.
Well, I have to correction. So Ferguson is 39, but still, how is it that Andre Arlovsky, because like he's still on the roster, and I feel like 4 or 5 years ago, you could have said he was done.
Well, they're going to cut him if he doesn't win his next fight, I think, because he's lost 2 in a row. Or just try to get him to retire. But he's a heavyweight. You know, it's different for heavyweights. A 44-year-old heavyweight is like a 39-year-old anything else. So
I mean, the thing even with like the smaller fighters are usually the ones that get the most fucked up because it's like the volume of punches thrown compared to like a heavyweight fight is completely different in both MMA and boxing. I mean, look
right,
at
and there's also less heavyweights, so because of that, it's easier to hang around too. But
and
Yeah,
I mean,
but how do you explain Davison Figueiredo? He's 36 and he's tiny and he's still whooping ass.
it's 'cause
well,
he-
36, not 40.
But also he's been a really hasn't he been more? What does he have more knockouts or submissions in his MMA career?
Knockouts, I think.
Okay, well if he's got a bunch of knockouts, he doesn't take that much damage a lot of the time. He's fine.
Well, everyone's
Guys
different
like
when it comes to
Tony-
damage. We've been talking about that before. But like
But Tony's damage has been like some serious fucking shots to the face that would rattle any of us on this screen, let alone our fucking chat. Like, Tony was a tough guy. It's just he hit a wall, and we finally got to see.
Are you trying
what
to say that
Tony was.
we're collectively tougher than the chat? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. I feel like me, Pulse, and Tim would all like we'd do it. We'd take everybody on and win because we got Pulse. He's got range. So that's
Okay.
nice.
Historically, if you could fight any MMA fighter, any UFC fighter, and one that you think you could actually beat, who would you choose?
James Toney. I just go after his knees. You know,
I said
just take him
UFC
down.
fighter. I said UFC fighter.
Yeah. Did he not fight in the UFC?
I mean, you might as well have picked CM Punk at that point.
That was my next
gonna pick
choice. What do you think my
CM
next choice was
CM
going to be?
I mean, real UFC, somebody with a real record.
Mike Jackson.
Okay, that's the easiest choice. That's a layup.
Yeah, Mike Jackson. I think I could at least take him down. I think I'm strong enough to do it on him.
You guys remember Adam Milstead from Pittsburgh?
The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was like a jacked heavyweight, and he fought for like Navs back in the day. And he was in the UFC for a little bit. I don't know what happened. I think he retired pretty early, but he was like a jacked heavyweight, and I don't know what his record was, but he was pretty good. I just don't know what happened to him. I think he's a musician too, so maybe he stopped to do more of that.
Maybe.
I feel like at this stage, this might be fucked up to say, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like at this stage I could beat Matt Hughes in a fight because he kind
He
of
got hit by a train pole.
That's what I
That
said.
one's mean. I love you, Pulse. That one's mean though. Like,
Get out of here,
even I'll
man.
say like, whoa. Although we both know his defense against double legs is not going to be as good as it used to be. So I mean, Pulse does have a point in a way, but fucking, I would be afraid to be in the same room as prime Matt Hughes.
Oh, sure.
And let alone even Matt Hughes now, I feel like would still kind of kick my ass. But like, yeah, Matt Hughes. That was a bad day. That was a bad day. Fuck.
Dude, Adam Milstead is only 36 now, but his last fight was in 2018.
For what organization?
UFC.
Oh.
He got finished, but
Bring it.
he was 1-2 in the UFC. I thought he had more fights.
Fight shorts will be Bro Plata branded. I just want you to know that.
So maybe he got hurt after that last one, or maybe he just didn't have it in him anymore. He fought Curtis Blades.
Okay.
And Oh, apparent.
He lost, I assume.
Well, it's a no contest now, but I'm trying to
okay.
figure out what happened. He got injured in the second round,
Oh,
but then they ended up changing it to a no contest because of Blades and the Devil's Lettuce.
But
But
what a way to
but his
do it.
official record in the UFC was 1-2. So maybe they just cut him. He didn't want to fight anymore. That's interesting. Mike Rodriguez. I don't remember Mike Rodriguez.
I don't think Mike Rodriguez was anything, but I remember that name or something. Parker Porter versus Tim. That's what two joints and a bear wants to see.
It's fine.
Two
I'll fight Sean McCorkle right now. I bet he's like 400 pounds.
What about Barnett? What about
Josh Barnett?
Yeah, Josh Barnett. Would you?
No, I don't want to fuck with Josh Barnett even now.
Dude.
But McCorkle will just submit me, so I feel like it'll be okay.
No, yeah, Josh
Remember when he
Barnett.
Kimura'd Mark Hunt from the bottom?
Really?
Josh
Yeah.
Barnett is tubby, but dude can fight, so I don't think that's.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with Josh Barnett.
One side like spinning sidekick to the fucking liver, and Tim's gonna go down. I think that'd be the end. Of
Possibly.
It. He'd be crying.
Dude, that's somebody I want on the show. I want big, sexy Sean McCorkle on.
Okay.
What he's up
reach
to.
Out.
No, but that's a good fight. Josh Barnett versus that new 6'8" guy that they just signed, that kickboxer.
That would be a good fight.
You would assume that Barnett would beat him, as long as I think he would. I mean, whoever that guy fights is going to be the best guy he fought by leagues.
I feel like when they do at the end of the fight, when they read the decision, when that guy and Josh Barnett stand together, they'll look like the number 10.
Dude, I want that guy and Chris Barnett. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, so you said you say Josh Barnett. I got confused.
Chris Barnett.
Chris Barnett. Yeah, no, that's the one I want, dude. I think Chris,
Yeah.
because they're both Taekwondo guys, and I think Chris Barnett would beat his ass, honestly. But
Do the front flip, break part.
I feel like that guy's gonna have to he's gonna take a bad loss before he figures out how good these guys are, because he doesn't know yet.
No, man, he's probably going in confident. I mean, that clip of him that was shared online, just destroying the one opponent.
Dude, he has I think he has 2 knockouts under 10 seconds in 4 fights, and the other one was like 18. And then there was one that was his first fight was deeper into the first round. But yeah, he hasn't fought anybody yet, but he's fun to watch, so that's why they signed him. And he's a heavyweight. If he was any other weight class, they probably wouldn't have signed him.
No,
That at least would have made him at the very least do a contender series. But they're not even making him do that. They're just going to sign him. I'm excited to see him fight, but I really, really want him to fight Chris Barnett.
I feel like you'll have the same problem Stefan Struve had. When you're that tall, it's like your head is on a T, and it's like anybody with an overhand is.
but you also
but you still
remember
gotta-
the length is always more important than anything with a tall guy. Like you have to go uphill to hit that fucking rock.
Right.
Like there is a lot of strategy that goes into fighting a bigger dude. I mean, Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. I mean, they basically had the same. I think they had the same reach, didn't they? Like almost.
Like, if you look back at Stipe's record and you know when he's done fighting and you look at who he lost to, you're like, oh, good losses, and you see Struve, you're like, what happened there?
Bro, I still can't believe that fucking happened. Like to this
But
day.
this is because he's such a tough matchup. He's such a weird guy to fight that it's possible he can get, you know, he just got his hands in there and got him. You know,
Stipe is arguably the greatest heavyweight of all time, and Struve knocked him out.
Arguably, he
he's
is
definitely the most accomplished.
For
Arguably
sure.
so. You could put Cain Velasquez on that short list.
He hasn't done nearly as much as Stipe.
You could put Junior Dos Santos on that short list.
Junior got less good when they started USADA.
I'm just saying, in his career, Junior Dos Santos beat both Cain Velasquez and Stipe Miocic. So
That's true. Stipe also beats Junior Santos, but yeah.
That was on the slope, though. Like
Huh?
that was on the slope. That was
Well, even the first fight was a great fight. He did lose, but it was a great fight.
I'll be right back.
all right, buddy.
But no, he
But
got him in the second one.
that first fight was fucking wild. That was insane. Like, oh my god. I was working at the Improv the night of the fight, and I watched it from the fucking. I watched bits and pieces of it from the from the bar area. Like, I was not missing that fight. That was insane. Loved it. And Stipe fucking lost.
Yeah,
Loved
that
it.
was one of those ones that we definitely found out how good Stipe was.
Yeah,
When he lost,
yeah.
because where Santos was at DeSantos was at the time, and where Stipe was still coming up, and then the way he fought him, you're like, oh fuck, he's good, and he was still young, so we knew that. Yeah,
MMA math doesn't work, in my opinion. Yeah,
not always, but hey, it worked when we were talking about Edwards and Covington. We said MMA math says that Colby has no chance against Edwards, and he didn't. So,
and he
worked
even
that time.
admitted so. I saw a thing. I think it was on like. Yahoo
Although I saw
Sports.
today, he said he got hurt or something. He said he messed up his foot or something 30 seconds into the fight. That's what he's saying now. So, yeah, whatever. I mean, even if it is true, sometimes that is true. Just don't say it.
Yeah.
Even
don't
if it is
admit you
true.
get injured, bro, because that makes it look that makes it 18 times worse. Like, you just should have laid down and fucking tapped at that point, like, instead of doing the performance you gave last Saturday. That was fucking trash as shit, dude. That was up there with Gastelum and what the fuck's the guy's name that lost us money when I was out in Vegas in 2021.
Heinisch, but that wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Ian Heinisch didn't do dick in that fight. Like,
Yeah, he did in the third
nothing.
round, which that was what was weird about it, because he fought great in the third round.
That's what pissed me off. He did nothing for the entire fucking fight, and all of a sudden he's gonna come out for like swinging in the fucking third. Go fuck your mom. Should have fucking worked that way the entire fucking fight, douchebag.
Okay, right.
Fuck Ian Heinisch. Oh God.
You hold grudges. You're a bitter person. You're hard to get hard to get along with sometimes, Ray.
I have opinions that I hold dear. Okay?
Yeah. And it couldn't just be we picked the wrong guy, could it?
No, he should have fucking
See?
fought. He was standing around for 2 rounds.
Uh-huh.
Standing around, not doing dick.
Uh-huh.
Douchebag. Even though, who do we put? Costa? Costa would have lost anyway, and I knew that, but like, it just
It was
losing
Burns.
the way we did hurt.
It was Burns that we had.
Burns, that's right.
I even said when I picked that, I'm like, I don't have any logical reason why I think this is going to happen, other than I think he can hit hard enough to knock him out. I don't think he's better than him, than Usman. But I'm like, I don't know. I just have a feeling maybe it will happen. And you know what? He did catch him with a big right at one point, but that was it. I'm like, that was the feeling I had, was that one punch, but that wasn't enough.
I love Guido Naspido's comment. I'm the same way. An acquired taste. And I'm
Not
gonna
for
do
everybody.
that. I'm gonna do that for 2 joints.
Have you guys heard the rumor that Grasso versus Zhang is supposed to be booked?
I can't hear you, Pulse, because Ray is being annoying. Sorry you can't talk, Pulse. I apologize.
Hey, 2 joints requested, and I'm gonna. Why am I not to be a fan 20 something?
Take a step back. We don't need your negativity attack. No. In this reggae groove, we find our peace, spreading positivity like the gentle breeze.
This may be my last episode, you guys. Can't handle this shit anymore. Sorry, but you were saying before you were so rudely interrupted.
No, listen, that's great. You got your own theme song. How great is that?
No, I don't like it.
No, I was gonna say, have y'all heard that Weili or Zhang? Is it Weili Zhang or Zhang Weili? I can't.
Whatever. We know who you're talking about.
Well, she's apparently gonna be booked against Grasso at UFC 300. That is the rumor.
Yeah, I saw that she wanted that. I don't know.
Who do
how
y'all think
likely
wins that?
is.
Who do y'all think wins?
Zhang.
Yeah,
Really?
Whaley wins that one.
I think so.
she's way more of a. I don't think you're gonna be able to do just step back on a fucking round or a back kick on her and take her down.
You do remember she got knocked out in seconds by Rose Namajunas, though.
Yeah, that was Rose, and anyone can get knocked out. I just
And
don't
this
think. And Grasso doesn't really knock people out, does she?
No, but this is a weight class above, though, they're fighting at.
Yeah, she's a pretty ripped strawweight, though. I feel like she'll be fine at 25. I mean, she may. I don't know what her height. She might be a little smaller, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
I mean, for UFC 300, if the like rumors and everything that we've been hearing about having like Conor on it and all that kind of stuff is happening.
Dude, you can have Conor, but put him on the early prelims.
Nope.
He hasn't fought in forever, dude. There's going to be title fights on this card. Don't
He main events that bitch with a
early
hologram
prelims.
of Sinead O'Connor singing the Foggy Dew. That's how he's gonna fucking do it. There will be a hologram, Tim.
I'd be fine with that, but listen, they probably will main event him no matter what. But they shouldn't main event him over title fights, dude. It's just like
I think
people are gonna buy the pay per view anyway. It shouldn't matter.
He'll
So
be a 5-round co-main event.
Conor, at this stage of the game, Conor will not fight on a card where he's not last.
That's very possible, but if there's title fights, you gotta fucking know. Come on, man. It's just a slap in the face to the fucking guys fighting for titles. Don't do that.
I can just see it. He's gonna talk that king shit. The king doesn't fight behind.
No, listen. I still think they will most likely do it that way. They'll most likely main event no matter who is on the card, but I don't think they should. Well, they shouldn't, but they will. Whatever. Connor's old news. Move on, creeps. Listen, that's what I'm saying. 2 joints. We agree for once.
Conor
I'm done with this. I've been done with this guy forever.
My hero. I am a jock rider of Conor and will always be one. I love Conor McGregor. I just the shit he has done in MMA to make it fun.
It was already fun.
It was, but he made it fucking great by just bringing a little personality into the fucking shit. Like,
he's the only guy that had personality. Look at Anderson Silva. Great on the mic. Great.
All right, if you're gonna talk about Chris Lieben, that's perfectly fine. Like, or Vanderlei Silva, but there are no Conor McGregor. No Conor McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still happy. I kind of made your ears hurt when Conor was at the stage.
Dude, you legitimately made my ears ring on more than one occasion, and I don't appreciate it. Like, I hate every time you do it. I get mad at you. Well, why wouldn't I? I mean, you physically hurt me with your being too loud for a human being. So, like, why would you do that to someone? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But
because I'm loud, Tim.
Yeah, but that's very rude. Yes, it is. It's not rude to make someone's ears ring. It's fucking rude, dude. It's super rude. Dude, that's the problem, is that you don't think it's rude. That's the problem. That's the real problem.
I'm not going to be out in public at something where everybody's cheering and yelling. And
no one else is like, no one else does that to me. I've never had my ears hurt by anyone else.
Well, those people aren't me.
Yeah, they're not rude, mean people.
Chris, his offense would be definitely smothering.
He'd be a killer. He'd be a killer.
lot of chokes.
Well, it depends. If he came in during the USADA days, it probably saved his life. Well, a lot of lives. It would have saved a lot of lives.
Probably.
Possibly. It's probably. I'm sure it was more than just that, but. Yeah, dude. When I watched that Dark Side of the Ring by Chris Benoit, I'm like, holy fuck, jeez. That was rough.
Kurt Angle would have done well in UFC. I think he would have, if you would have given him some more boxing, if you would have done like kickboxing or boxing with him, yeah, he would have been amazing.
I was gonna say I've never seen him throw a punch. I know he can wrestle.
Yeah.
Again, they tried to put him on Ultimate Fighter 10, but he didn't pass the physical. So.
Well, yeah, because he had a broken freaking neck, bruh. He won the gold medal with it.
It was probably because he was on shit.
I've also never seen Booker T throw a punch, but I feel like he can.
You know why? Because they talk such a good game. They're so good on the mic that you be like, I think this guy's tough. You've met people like that before. You've never actually seen do anything tough, but you just assume they're tough. Good for them. They're probably not, but good for them. Dude, listen, they tried to have wrestlers fight each other, and it did not go the way they wanted it to.
At all. Fucking brawl for all. What a fucking.
And then they ripped off the guy who won the thing. They didn't give him what they promised him, and then they had him fight Butterbean.
Okay. All right, I need to address that part. The Bart Gunn saying he was going to get a title shot.
No, they said they were going to have. He didn't say this. Other people said this. That this is on the show that I watched. That the winner of the Brawl for All was going to get a run with Stone Cold.
If somebody,
but they didn't know how to make it work, so they didn't do it.
If you told me somebody was going to shit a live chicken in a parking lot somewhere, I would check before I go.
Well, there was multiple people that said that they were going to push whoever won it. That's what the deal was.
The idea was Dr. Death.
Well, they wanted it to be him, and they thought it would be him. I don't know why they would just assume it's one guy when you're having guys who don't fight for real for the first time.
He was known for being like a badass in the bars and like a real good like puncher and stuff like that. But he blew his quad out during the fucking thing. He got hurt.
He never wrestled again, right?
No.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was already fucked to begin with. And if his quad would have stayed together, I think we wouldn't be talking about the Brawl for All because it would have probably went the way they wanted it to. Because even Dr. Death was a legitimate D1 wrestler for Oklahoma back in the 70s. Yeah,
Buck beat everybody's ass, champion.
Huh?
He is the toughest guy in wrestling, proven.
Just because he got $1,000 or whatever the fucking prize money was.
Man, I really felt bad for him watching that because all he did was what they wanted him to do.
Yeah.
Well, what they told him to do, not what they wanted him to do, but what they told him to do, which is try to win, and he did, and then they fucking punished him for it. So that's bullshit, man. That's ridiculous.
Hey,
you know what though? I still say LeBron beats Kobe in a street fight.
In a street fight?
Yes.
What? Well, now. Fuck. Damn it. As soon as it went through my head, I'm like, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Put you in timeout for that one. Even I'm not going to tolerate you besmirching the Black Mamba's name like that, you son of a bitch. Even though his career crashed.
No. You got me all wrong. I wasn't saying Kobe Bryant. A while back, Kobe Covington and LeBron got into a tweeting.
I thought you
Yeah,
said
I knew what you were
Kobe.
talking about. I knew what he was saying. I knew what he was saying. You put me in
He's
timeout.
saying-
What do you
Tim is
think I
saying-
meant? You think I was making fun of Kobe being dead?
Tim is saying after UFC 296, he believes that LeBron, and I'm saying before 296, just the fact that he's 6'9",
No,
260.
you're in timeout, Ray.
No, I'm not.
See, you
It's an
should
honest
be
mistake.
for putting me in timeout.
No, it was an honest mistake, and I apologize.
Also,
Let me get on my
I
podium
definitely
real
thought he
quick
meant
and
Kobe
apologize.
Bryant, and I was definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, fuck you. How about that?
No, I figured I wasn't 100% sure what he meant, but when I said
Well, yeah,
that, I was-
Colby now. Yeah.
But
I
also,
think
you have
LeBron could beat this
you have
Colby.
to tell me. Were you talking to guys in their 20s? Are you talking about? But now, no, I think Covington beats LeBron because he doesn't know how to fight.
How do you know? How do you know that? Have you ever seen him?
Where would he have possibly have time to learn to fight? He has no
On the
time to
streets
do
of
it,
Akron, Ohio. What do you mean?
dude. In that logic, I should know a lot tougher people than I do. Like I know a lot of people that grew up in the streets of Akron, Ohio, and they're not tough.
His height and athleticism has to stand for something, man.
Dude, in this logic, Colby Covington will get his ass kicked by Big Chevy, and Pulse, you don't get that. I'm sorry. But,
Check Pulse. I'll send you some Big Chevy comedy. The show I did last Friday with him.
Mhm.
That room, you could hear them howling from the fucking porch. Like he was destroying that fucking room. Like he crushed so hard. If you do not know who Big Chevy Terrell is, Fucking check him out, dude. Like,
Is he a comedian?
yeah, what's wrong with him again?
Cerebral palsy.
Ah, that's it. But like,
I got let's see, I got denied by the Special Olympics because I have a felony.
I love that, man. But like I
I
said,
apologize to Kobe Bryant, his fans, and his family for that really dumb joke I made earlier.
Well, I mean, you're getting laughs for it, so at least.
But the
we know
thing
our
is,
crowd.
like, if I didn't say it, someone else was going to say it. I figured you were
I
going to say
wasn't
it.
gonna say it at all.
Yes, you
What
were.
do
Yes, you.
no,
No, you're just going to
no.
scream in my ear till it bled. That's what you do. Sorry.
Yes.
Wait, what's his name again?
Big Chevy Terrell, like Terrell Owens, but that's his last name. Big Chevy.
There's an I in there. I think it's Terrril.
Oh, okay.
And it's Chevy. I don't think he goes by Big Chevy anymore.
Oh, he's a black guy.
Yeah. Yeah,
You found him.
He's the man. I consider him a good friend. Like every
I-
time I see him,
I need to get
he
Chevy
fucking
down
laughs at me.
on this show down here. But you know who got a hold of me today? I haven't got a hold of him back to him because I just kind of woke up and read the message. But Baranki asked me about my show. So I'll just tell him that I'm like, well, I don't have a date for the next one. You know what I want to do? I want to do Valentine's Day.
Nice. I'm
because
going
that's
back
on a
to-
Wednesday, and I think that might be a good idea. I might work.
I'm going back to the Desert Inn on the 28th of February. I'll be there. Last time I did that place, it was actually pretty fucking fun. So I'm excited. It's in Canton. If anybody watches this in the Canton area, February 28th, I'll be down there with Eric Simmons at the Desert Inn, right close to the.
You know who's freaking the fuck out about the Desert Inn shows? I heard last night.
Who?
Kettler.
Really?
Yeah,
He's
not surprising.
freaking out about it?
He's not happy about it.
Fuck you.
I know, right?
Fuck you, you
I know.
piece of dog shit, you son of a bitch. No. You don't fucking do that. Eric puts on a fantastic show.
Well, Patrick was doing it too, and now he won't have Patrick do his club anymore.
Oh, well, fuck him then.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck him, dude.
Yeah, whatever.
Fuck Chris Kettler. Like, I'll say it right now. Look in the camera. Fuck Chris Kettler. What are you going to do, you art school dropout? Fucking moron.
Did you just call him Hitler?
He did have good paintings. I will say that. It did
wh-
great landscapes.
What was I gonna say? Sorry, I'm reading comments.
Yeah. Oh. There's no way Tim has the energy for trivia. Not tonight, I don't think.
I could, but we've been doing those on Tuesdays.
Yes.
You can't. Pulse isn't prepared for this.
No, but I'm gonna bring it next week. You guys said we're committing to baseball again, right?
Well, it's up to you. You are the quiz master. It's your call.
Okay.
I gotta probably this weekend I'm gonna work on some stuff for the show. It will debut Tuesday probably. So
Am I gonna like any of it?
maybe I'm gonna run through some drafts and kind of do some things on Canva. Because the last couple of Canva results have come out pretty well.
We need to try Opus Clip, dude. I keep seeing the ads. I think it's a good way to go. Especially, dude, there is a free version. We should try the free version and see what happens.
Okay.
So I don't download it. I mean, I do it, but I don't know how to like download the episodes and shit. I don't know like how you do that.
I can give you the Twitch login and you just download it from Twitch.
All right.
Yeah.
I have to
You
start
can do it on
doing
your
things.
phone.
Listen, when we started the show, there was an agreement that I didn't have to do shit. There was an agreement.
I know, but they're just I don't know.
I'll do shit. I'm just kidding. I'll do some shit.
But
And I've done some shit.
you have. The content has been we've been lackluster, but 2024 will be the time we really do it. I think
The year of the Plata.
year of the Plata. We'll have our own symbol in the Chinese calendar after our amazing ascension to fucking
Just
stardom.
just us with our heads on a Hydra.
I want to do that now.
It's okay.
I can animate.
Make sure
that.
the Hydra has a giant penis.
No, it'll be the cuttlefish of Cthulhu from Guar.
No, man, could you imagine us being a two-headed Hydra? Number one, that'd be awful. But if we had to share the same penis, it would not go well. We don't think ever get a semi.
Tim, come on.
No.
Close your eyes.
No, but how does that work with like conjoined twins? What if they like? What if they
That's gotta
like?
be hell.
Yeah, because they might not find the same woman attractive, and it's like,
Well, number one, I mean, they don't, some of them, they have their own penises, but yeah, I mean, you would assume that, like, if they're having, you have to, like, put a curtain up, I guess. I don't know. like Stuck on You or whatever it's called, or Stuck on Me, whatever it's called. That's what they would do. They would just put Matt Damon would be reading a book and Greg Kinnear would be like some chick, and they have like a curtain in between the two of them.
no, but they had separate ones. But I'm saying if they shared one,
Oh, they shared a penis. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. I feel like I had no idea. I don't know. Has there been I don't know. Has there been a conjoined twin when that's happened? When they only have one?
One of them would just have to bite the bullet and just acquiesce.
I want to know if they both would have like control over it. I mean, it would depend. I have no idea. I don't know enough about conjoined twins.
Oh,
I know someone who was a conjoined twin in the womb, and that one didn't make it. But because of that, she has some extra organs, including 2 livers, which is amazing. That sounds like a superpower to me.
yeah.
You had 2 livers.
Oh my god.
I would say, dude, you should donate one. To save somebody's life. But then also, I'd be like, fuck, I would need both livers. That is honestly like a real superpower to me. Is having 2 livers.
Yeah, dude, or 4 kidneys. Like somehow you get like 4 kidneys and you
4 kidneys, I would definitely at least give one of them up.
Yeah.
2 livers, though, I feel like I need them.
Yeah. I wonder what mine looks like now. Like after all the drinking I've done and all the fucking.
Have you had yours looked at?
No.
Last time I did, they're like, we need to do another one of these tests in 6 months, and I never had one done, so I should probably go get one done again.
Oh no.
Yeah. They basically said like fatty liver, basically.
Yeah.
But they got to keep an eye on it, make sure it's not going to get worse.
Just take some milk thistle; it'll clean it out.
What?
Milk of
Yeah.
magnesia?
It's a supplement called milk thistle.
I don't like the name of it. That's weird. This just sounds like stringy milk to me. Is that what that is? It's like
I take one every day. It's great. That and fish oil. You should. It's the only supplements that I recommend.
Fish oil is good. I went on a little fish oil kick for a while.
Zinc saved me at one point.
Or if you can stand it, drink actual cod liver oil, but it tastes horrible.
You just bite the pill.
I'd rather just do a diuretic at that point.
I don't know, man. I have multivitamins that I take. Equate Walmart brand.
Nice.
Well, actually, you know what will make you feel great? I know it's for old people, but I'm telling you, take it now. Take Geritol.
They still make that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is that cures him?
Geritol.
Losing your mind makes it easier now with Geritol.
What if that's our first sponsor? Geritol?
Fucking Geritol? Oh my god, that'd be great.
What even is Geritol? I don't even know what it is.
Isn't it like
Geriatric people, but I'm saying it'll have you right.
Yeah, it's supposed to like do something to your brain or something. I think.
Well, dude, so I was talking about the ketamine therapy, and I looked it up, and like I would definitely try it, but it's insanely expensive, and I can't afford it. So, and insurance doesn't.
Do you have any
Insurance
Rich,
doesn't cover it.
Rich Sultan's the first thing I want you guys to do.
Did you check the link that I sent in the Discord?
Did not check it. I
I think
saw
you
it.
sent it to the Bro Plata one
Yes.
instead of Tim's Bro Plata. Like,
I saw it. No, I
oh,
saw
did
it.
you?
Yeah. I
Oh
just
yeah,
didn't
you're logged in now, aren't you?
Yeah, I just
that's
didn't.
right.
I just didn't look at it.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
It's well, I don't know if I should talk about it, but I know that they have. I've got word that they have great prices and they'll ship anywhere. So if you're interested in,
Well, you can talk about it as long as it isn't illegal. Even if it is illegal, you guys talk about weed all the time.
Can we discuss microdosing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Check them out. They will ship to Ohio.
It's mushrooms
in capsule form. Yes, but it's micro.
Yeah.
It's a very trace amounts.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's this other company called Thesis that I keep seeing stuff for, and Kevin Love takes them.
Yeah. Well, they have two. They have one called, I think it's psilocybin or something like that.
So yeah.
And then they have another one called ayahuasca.
Oh God. What?
Ayahuasca every day.
Oh no, you'd have to puke at least once. That's not good. I would love to find some DMT at this point. I need a reset again. I need a total reset of my brain.
Yeah, that's how you spell it. I don't know how you pronounce that though.
Yeah, it's psilocybin.
Psilocybin. Okay. Sybil Shepherd.
Ameridote.
Yeah, it's awesome. That came to he's probably busy on the movie set that he's on, so I didn't want to bother him. That's for hardcore junkies. Pulse. Ayahuasca. Ayahuasca.
But it's micro 2 joints.
Well, that's after he lost to Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder said he was going to go in the woods and take ayahuasca and think about what he wanted to do with his life.
Well, he's boxing again Saturday, so
I feel like
I
die of an anxiety attack. I would die of an anxiety attack.
Yeah, that's why I cannot do shrooms, because I couldn't handle it. They don't have an off switch, and I don't want to be that far.
Well, now microdose. I feel like it would probably be fine. Especially, I mean, I've taken all kinds of other shit, so it probably won't be too much. Maybe the first time will probably be a weird day, but yeah, I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff. Like I said, the one you sent, and then the Thesis. But I got to see how much they cost, because the stuff is expensive, and I can't really. Unfortunately, I'm looking for something. Where am I looking for? Here it is.
Yeah, who's Joshua fighting on Saturday?
A unheralded prospect named Otto Wallin.
Otto Wallin?
Yeah, he actually gave Fury a good fight.
He busted Fury's eye open.
Yes, he did.
Watched that shot. I watched that fight. That was Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Cinco de Mayo fight in Vegas. Was that the one where he came out? That was the one where he came out dressed like Apollo Creed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming to America.
Yeah, that was his debut in America. And when he got cut up, I'm like, oh fuck, what is this? No. And again, Tyson dispatched him. Luckily,
that's the thing. As good as Tyson Fury is, he's had some fights in his life where he
questionable for sure.
Even the Ngannou fight. I know he's undefeated, but and he's the number 1 heavyweight. But he's had some close calls in his career.
The Nikolai Fierta fight. That Nikolai Fierta from Akron, dude, fought him in Belfast, and Fury was probably going to win, but he did win. But they called it. I think it was an early stoppage. I think, but he's still probably going to win. But Fierta had him on the ropes at one point.
Some of the guys that he has fought,
I still trying to get. I know Fierta's around. I just don't know how to get a hold of him. He's not on social media. I'd like to have him on.
Does he have a website?
He fought. No, I don't think he's boxing anymore. He fought Fury and Wilder. I think he's still the only guy to fight both of them.
Fury's dad's a D-bag. He's just colorful.
He's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, John Fury to me is one of those guys that you.
No,
you
he's
wanna
fun,
see
and I
a
think in
bar.
reality, he's probably not a bad guy. Lamar Ball,
John Fury is a caricature.
asshole.
John Fury is a caricature from what's that guy? Guy Ritchie, from a Guy Ritchie movie.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
kinda.
is a Guy Ritchie gangster if I've ever seen one. Like total Cockney, fucking it speaks fucking Cockney perfectly. Big, bald. He could be a boss in a fucking in a mafia movie out of England for sure.
When he was young, I assumed he was One Punch Mickey from Snatch. Like that's I figured he probably was. You like Degs? What? Degs? You like Degs?
I haven't seen that movie in so long, but I need to watch it again.
Oh, dude.
Which one?
Snatch.
It's free on YouTube.
Is it? Yeah, Snatch is great. Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels is great. Aladdin. It's the name of Guy Ritchie movies. I haven't seen his newest one, Project Fortune. Is that what it's called or something like that? Operation Fortune. I haven't seen that one yet because I don't think it's came on anything that I am paying for free yet.
Yeah, Guy Ritchie movies are fun. Sometimes you can't understand a goddamn thing that's being said, but like,
Yeah.
you get the
Wrath
whole
of Man was
atmosphere.
okay. It wasn't great. It was definitely not one of his better ones. It was okay. But Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels was his first one, and that could be one of his best ones. That's such a fun movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched.
And Snatch is a lot like that.
Yeah, I haven't watched a Guy Ritchie movie in a hot minute.
No, you haven't seen King Arthur or Aladdin, or
No.
what else did he do? I really wish they would have let him do Aladdin like set in England, like a real like what you would think Guy.
I want to rub this lamp, eh? Let's rub this lamp.
Yeah, if you said like Guy Ritchie was gonna do Aladdin, like what you think it would be as a joke, like what would it be?
Oh,
Like,
mate, why is this pirate talking, mate? Took some acid. Space Jam 1, great. Boxing is too crooked. Who gives a shit at this point? Just enjoy it.
you think MMA is never crooked, dude? I say we've all seen fixed fights. We just never been outed.
MMA is pure. There's no fixing in mixed
Really? You
martial
think
arts.
when guys were getting paid $8,000 to fight, you think there was no thrown fights?
Oh, for sure.
Dude, there's probably every other fight was thrown.
Oh yeah, some Pete Rose shit going on for real.
Yeah, for
real.
sure.
Like,
Right, for sure. In the UFC though, you think?
Dude, you got to remember, guys were making $8,000 for a fight. So yeah, dude, for sure. I'm not saying anyone specifically, but I'm just saying there's no way it never happened. Especially if you're a guy like, man, I'm probably gonna get cut after this fight. I'm making 16 if I win. You know, I don't know how much fight I have left in me, and then the gambler comes along and says, "Dude, I'll give you this much money to throw the fight." 100%. You can't tell me that's never happened. There's no way.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
Mainly because it happens in all those kind of sports all the time. As long as you keep your mouth shut, it's fine.
Well, people said that about Lawler's last fight. What was the guy he fought? That pirate. I can't think of his name right now. But I'm like, what would be his incentive to throw a fight?
Barbarina.
No. After that, the guy, I can't think of his name.
Oh, Price. Yeah, Price.
Nico Price. Yeah, but I'm like, what would the UFC would have to give him like $1 million in a Ferrari for him to even think about that? Because in his mind, he still wants to be
The UFC's not the ones giving him money to throw a fight. It'd be
like
gamblers, but yeah.
But I'm saying though, it's a tremendous setback to lose to Lawler, especially his last fight. Like, why would he do that? What would incentivize him to do that?
Nico Price is probably too insane to take money to take a dive. Nico Price.
I mean, they would have to give him millions of dollars to like you would think.
I mean, yeah, money wise, it'd be high. I'd say at least high sixes, maybe crossing into the sevens. But
It'd have to be at least $1 million because anything short of that, Like, isn't his
Yeah,
mind
in
still
that
with-
situation, when I'm talking about the bottom of the barrel guys who are fighting first on the card and not making a lot of money, like those are the guys you would figure would be susceptible to someone being like, "Want to make some cash, bro?"
Yeah.
So
I don't put it past any like guy that wants to make a few $100,000 and knows what's gonna happen.
I feel like they'd have an easier time bribing the judges because sometimes we see decisions that it's like, what are they thinking? Like,
well, that probably happens all the time. I don't know.
because I don't know what they make, but like,
No, you know, you got to get. Well, number one, you want to get the fighter, but if you can't get the fighter, get the ref.
Yeah.
You know, a guy like taps him one time with a jab. That's it. It's enough. What?
yeah, there have been
Bad
some
decision.
questionable
That's
calls
not
in
before.
fights. There have been some questionable ref decisions, but like y'all pointed, I think y'all said it. I think it was you or Thomas that said that the drone operators at NFL games makes $15K a game.
It's Thomas. Yeah.
What do UFC referees make? I wonder. And
Yeah,
the only
was
reason
thinking
I
that
asked is
too, probably
because,
not that much.
well, I heard that Ariane Celeste, who is a ring girl, is a millionaire. So if she makes that much just for walking around holding up.
Pulse, fish and fowl, apples and oranges. She's a hot chick.
I understand, but okay, well, like put it this way: Herb Dean, he's everywhere. I see him reffing LFA.
I think he's probably making 5 figures an appearance. Probably, like maybe.
I don't
Low 5
know.
Figures.
I don't know. I'm assuming they don't make as much as. I mean, the highest paid baseball umpire makes like 400. I highly doubt he makes more than that in a year.
Well, is this their only jobs? Like this?
Well, I mean, I think they probably also have. Well, some of them train and stuff, so they're instructors, and then
You think Herzog sells cars or something like that?
maybe I don't think they're allowed to have like marketing deals or sponsorships or anything. I don't think they're allowed to. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Have you seen like Herb Dean for I don't know smokeless tobacco or whatever? Like, have you seen? I don't think so.
Follow their Instagrams.
I mean,
I would.
Keith Peterson would absolutely do that, dude. He'd just selling Pall Malls.
Yeah, probably.
Smooth draw,
No, I
and
just-
it's good between fights.
I think I would probably venture to guess that Herb Dean is probably the most paid out of all the referees. Like,
I don't know. I feel those like top 5 guys probably all get. No, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know that the commissions will pay the guys basically the same no matter who they are. Just pay them per card. But if you want to get one of those guys in your card, you probably do pay them extra. I don't know how it works though. I have
yeah,
no
because
idea.
I mean, there will be some cards where Herb will ref 3 fights, but if one of them is the last fight and it's a title fight, I wonder does he get more money for that?
I have no idea. I don't have it. I don't know. Maybe, but I'm just trying to guess what I know about what other officials make in other sports and how things are done in Ohio. So I don't think he's a rich man, but he's probably okay.
Yeah, he probably makes a good living off of being a referee.
I mean, I'm assuming he makes 6 figures.
I mean, plus he's featured in the video game. Don't they have to pay him for his likeness?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't know how much. I think when they do the college football thing, they're giving everybody a couple $100 or something like that. Like I forget. I don't know, and I really hope that game comes out this summer.
Should be fun.
Oh, I better. Do I have to get a PS5 for it? I hope not.
I don't know if it's gonna be on all the systems. Who knows?
It was originally, but then they pushed it a year, so I don't know. Because I know the new South Park game's only going to be on PS5, and that's a bummer because I don't have a PS5.
Oh,
I still haven't played the last one yet, though, so that's fine. There's a new South Park special on Paramount. I watched it this
another
morning.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Good lord.
This is fun. Randy starts an OnlyFans.
Oh no. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's great.
Sharon, it's my asshole. I can show it as many times as I want on my OnlyFans.
Pretty much, that's kind of what it is. Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be
Something like that.
his butthole jokes the entire
No,
time.
it's not butthole jokes, but his dick may be or may not be out the whole episode.
It's for my OnlyFans, Sharon.
And then I don't want to spoil it. No, stop.
I don't have Paramount, so
No, but
I
other
don't pay
people
for
may.
things.
Other people may.
Random question: do you guys like eggnog?
No.
No.
I don't know if I've ever had the alcoholic eggnog though.
No, I
But
mean just
no,
regular
overall, no. Not really.
Yeah, it's a consistency thing.
Just have an episode. We should just be drinking eggnog and eating fruitcake.
Well, we do sell. It's called Pennsylvania Dutch. It's a liqueur eggnog with liquor in it. But the regular eggnog, it just tastes like spoiled milk to me. I tried to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know. Dude, I think we're eating prime rib for Christmas, which is nice.
Ooh, young deer meat, prime rib, I assume.
No, beef, like gentlemen,
Like gentlemen.
like civilized folk.
I don't even know what we're doing for like any kind. Oh, we're going to my cousin's house. I'm gonna stay for like an hour and then Uber home. I just there's got to be some lonely fucks giving Ubers to people. So.
Oh, of course, someone's going to be working in Christmas.
I'll just come home and stream.
You're gonna
stream some Rocket League racing.
You're going to no, you're gonna get an Uber. And it's gonna be no, I'm not gonna say it because it sounds weird. Yeah, it's not that funny.
Ooh.
Pass. Not funny enough. Pass.
It's Buster Poindexter from what the fuck, Scrooged. Like, I'm here to show you, Ray, the best part about Christmas.
That's what I hope happens. I hope you get. I hope you get the ghost of Christmas. Christmas past. Yes.
I'm glad you brought that up. I've been meaning to watch that this Christmas.
Scrooged?
Yeah.
Dude, I started watching Violent Night again. You guys need to watch Violent Night. It is the greatest Christmas movie of all time.
I don't want it, Tim.
Huh?
I don't want to.
Because you'll love it?
Probably. I couldn't contain myself with how happy I would be for that. So I say screw it.
It was great watching in the theater last year. Actually, you know what I was planning on doing tomorrow? I was going to a 10 o'clock showing of Iron Claw, but now I have to watch Children, so.
I'm going to be playing hockey tomorrow, so.
When was the last time you done anything physical other than work?
I was going to Rev on a regular until
Yeah.
my OVI.
Yeah, so that's been since March.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time. It's been 9 months.
Yeah, my job's really the only strenuous thing I do. I walk a lot, but that's about it.
What's the difference between an OVI and a DWI? I mean,
Nothing.
Really nothing. It's just, like, I don't know.
It's
no
just, I
jail
don't know, that's what they
time.
call it.
I think
It's basically the
DUI
same
jail
thing.
Time now.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing hockey tomorrow. I bought a new stick today. I spent like $60 on gear. And that was just tape.
Is Bob Kinner playing?
I don't know. I should message him and see if he is.
I will
Good to see
pay Bob
Ginger.
Kinner $100 to body check you.
He'll have gear on. I won't. I don't play in full pads. I play in a hoodie, stretchy jeans, with knee pads underneath, my skates, gloves, elbow pads, and a helmet with no visor.
$200 to body check Ray into the boards.
Do I hear 300? 300. Put it in the tip jar. Underneath, in the description. Do I hear 300 from the chat?
Dude, I'm sure there's going to be at least one guy who's like just graduated last year and he has like.
Oh, you're going to see some fucking kids who are just home from fucking college for the first year for sure. And it's going to be cute.
They have something to prove. They're just going to lay Ray out.
Like, calm your tits, bro. This is a fucking.
Is this supposed to be
game.
no hitting?
Yeah, but the last couple of years there's been hitting. I haven't. That's because I'm not wearing gear, and they're okay with that. But like, I don't want to really play. I mean, I scored a goal the last alumni game.
Dude, how many goals are scored in that game? Like 40?
Yeah, it's an all-star game. Like that's what it is. And I bitch out by like the second period, and then stand on the bench and hit my vape. That's all I do. I'll be doing that at the arena. Like I'll be high as fuck tying my skates. It's gonna be a great day. But I'm gonna do it at least an hour before, so at least I have like some cognizance to me when I'm on the ice.
Dude, who's like the oldest guy gonna be?
I'm probably gonna be one of
Let's
the
say
oldest guys.
You're gonna be, yeah. Is it not gonna be like a 60-year-old? He's like,
No, we don't have.
he's on
any, like,
TRT, like
old-timers.
knocking people over.
Believe it or not, our like thing used to be, or really just started in like '91. I want to say, it just, there was no hockey team in Menor until like 1991, and then we showed up, and my team pretty much lost almost every game. I rode the bench the entire time I was in high school, except for a couple games over it. Scored 2 goals in JV games, so at least there's that. One against our rival. Whoop, whoop. That was fun. The only person to score against that team that year. Lake Catholic. Boo. Lake Catholic. Boo.
How's Lake Catholic your rival? You're like 8 times the size of school of Lake Catholic. That'd be
Lake
like New Philly.
Catholic
That'd be like New Philly being a rival with Tuscarora Central Catholic.
In hockey, it was a rivalry at the time. Like, games would get violent. There'd be fights in the stands between Lake Catholic kids and Menor. Like, every single play meant something. Even if both teams sucked, like, playing Lake Catholic was basically the equivalent of, like, fucking New Philly and Dover.
I don't think it's the equivalent.
It was, dude, in intensity, it was pretty fucking intense. Like, there'd be fucking mini riots going on in the fucking stands during the Lake Catholic Menor hockey games. I'd be just sitting there going like, what the fuck am I doing here? This is nuts.
There used to be a lot of vandalism Dover Philly week back in the day. Not so much anymore.
Yeah,
I miss those days. I miss the days where they told us, because we had open lunches. So like they told us we weren't allowed to go to Dover during Dover Philly week.
That's awesome.
We would anyway, just because like fuck you. Well, that's a stupid thing to say. Get out of here.
At your high schools, did they have a snack bar? And if so, what was your favorite thing to get?
We had like Red Baron pizzas, like the mini pizzas.
We really didn't. We had but we didn't have a big cafeteria, so everyone other than freshmen who were allowed to leave, and so we just left and came back for our next class. So I'd eat like Taco Bell every day.
Bastard, we only had that during midterms and finals.
Yeah, no, we had it. Everyone but freshmen were allowed to do that.
I would actually leave campus during lunch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, there were multiple days during finals and midterm week in high school where I would come dressed in sweatpants, no underwear, shoes with no socks, no t-shirt underneath the hoodie, take the test, pass it, and then fucking go back home and get naked and go into bed, like, and just sleep. Like, I'm like, fuck this. I'm going back to bed. It's 11 a.m. and I just went to school for an hour. Like this, I'm going fucking home. This is stupid. But then I'd go run track afterwards, after a good nap. So.
Yeah, we had to like you run out to your car. There wasn't a great parking at that school, so you had to like run out to your car, go to the fast food place, and then come straight back to get a parking spot, and then eat it in your car.
But how like the normal lunches that they would serve kids? Like, how was it? What was it? Was it what? Did y'all get those little rectangular ass pizzas?
Yeah.
Was that
Yeah,
a
they'd be available. I think I never. All I did was grab a Red Baron and get the fuck on. Like I really didn't look at any other options because like that Red Baron pizza was there. So
I usually would get what they served. I did that. You can do a la carte, but I just did whatever you got. I'm gonna trust you. And then when I was old enough, I just stopped eating. And like most of the kids, we just went and got fast food every day.
But what was the number? Was it like a carton of milk and like?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It was like the normal lunch for my schools were like whatever meat they were gonna give you, some mashed potatoes,
Dude, mashed
green
potatoes and
beans.
turkey were like my favorite thing.
Yeah,
they
that
would
was
do.
an option. 6th grade. How about this? I'll tell you this story. 6th grade. They fucked up with me because I had some money because I was like doing like jobs at the time and around that where my dad would I'd help him out with like pest control jobs and he'd give me like $20 for like lunch and shit. I was buying off the teacher's menu at one point. Like the food the teachers were getting. One day they had stuffed peppers and I'm like, I want that. How much is that? And it caused the stir. Like they had to bring the principal in. It was
because you're eating stuffed peppers.
Yeah, because I'm like I'm gonna pay for it. Like I have the money for it. Fuck it, dude. I want it. And I ate off the menu for like a month because I was just paying. I was willing to fucking throw that cash for good food, dude. Like I'm sorry.
It's weird that it became a problem.
Yes. That was probably the day I learned to like actually talk up, where it was like, "Hey, what's this bullshit? Like, are the teachers paying for this? I'm gonna pay for this." Sorry.
Did y'all ever have like a nacho day?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
The one that always was the big one was like pizza day, or like there'd be times where the business students in our campus or like at our high school would sell stuff during lunch period and everything.
We had the science club would suck cookies. They had to come to the classrooms and suck cookies.
Did y'all have those Otis Spunkmeyer cookies? Y'all know what those are?
No, I don't know what they were. I don't remember what kind they were. I don't know. They were good. I know that. But and then I mean, in between classes, we had soda machines. That's about it.
Otis Spunkmeyer was the name of them. But I remember.
I don't think I would eat a cookie with the word spunk in it.
But then I remember that it's too bad they don't make it anymore. But when I was in junior high, they had you remember Fruitopia?
Yes.
Apparently they still make them, but you can only get them in Canada. I'm sure Two Joints knows about.
Really, they don't make. I didn't even know they didn't do Fruitopia anymore. Huh? Yeah, I remember Fruitopia. But
It was the English teacher, sir. It wasn't the math teacher. My math teacher were men usually.
It's crazy that I wasn't fatter in high school, and everyone wasn't fat. I mean, I know child metabolism, but like, dude, just fast food every day and drinking 3 Pepsis a day. Like, geez, no wonder, man.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. You know how, like, when you're a kid, you could really just like eat what you want with no repercussions.
Well, I couldn't. I never had that metabolism, but mine was slower than all my friends would out eat me, and I wonder why they're like skin and bones, and I was the fat kid. And I'm like, what? I've watched you out eat me. Like,
right.
What is happening? Yeah.
Do y'all remember Surge?
Yeah, Surge with the shit, dude.
I have a Surge T-shirt somewhere upstairs.
Doesn't Burger King have Surge?
I don't know if that's the case. Because I think I ate some bad fucking Burger King today. Like their breakfast kind of was like
their breakfast. I don't fuck with their breakfast.
That's why I like the dollar store in my area, because it's the only place you can find certain things like Mellow Yellow or Clark bars. I remember I saw Clark bar. Those and those candy bars is called Zero. I never actually got one until one day. I'm like, let me just try this, see what it's about. Those things are pretty good.
I don't know Zero.
It's called white wrapper says 0 on it.
You're describing a lot of actual white rappers. They're zeros. Dollar store is a great place to buy all kinds of things. Yes, it is.
See, those are the worst places to work in the country.
Dollar stores will have like cinnamon Coke, and it's the only place you can find cinnamon flavored Coca-Cola.
Yeah, dude, you still get Crystal Pepsi at dollar stores.
Right.
Yeah. My mother keeps trying to find sugar-free Fanta. She can't find it anywhere. The only place she can find it is at the hospital where she works. I can't. They don't have it at Dollar General either.
Huh.
Yeah.
Must be for like diabetic patients then.
I mean, sorry, not. Yeah, sugar-free. Yeah, sugar-free. Yeah.
Wow. I'd drink Fanta at that point if it was orange sugar.
Well, I mean, but you know who does have it? Like the fast food places have it. You can get it at Burger King and Wendy's and shit. Yeah, you can get it there.
What, Fanta?
Sugar-free Fanta, like Diet Fanta.
Well, I would imagine because you get those like, they have those machines now where you just touch screens and everything.
Right, but yeah, that's one of the things they have loaded in there, and I think Burger King has Surge. I'm not sure. I don't know. I usually just get Coke Zero, but you guys have Canada Dry ginger ale. Yes, yes.
I have a case of cranberry Canada Dry right now upstairs, actually.
Yes, but I remember I told y'all about Clearly Canadian. Y'all never heard of those, right?
I don't think so.
I don't. Yeah, I'd have to see like a logo. Bring it up, Pulse. Bring up like the logo. Maybe I'll know it.
Clearly Canadian. It's just a can of gravy with cheese curds in it.
Yes. I mix it with Gatorade. What?
Dude, dude. This damn diet, man. I'm so. Oh man, I'm hungry. When I get hungry, I like it. It gets rough because I know when I do eat, it's not going to be anything good.
No.
It's already getting rough, dude. It's already.
I bet.
Well, I'm gonna be all right. I drank too much beer, but I ate fine. The beer was bad, but although I didn't have popcorn.
Are you eating red meat at all?
Sometimes, most of the time it's mostly chicken, but like when I was at my brother's, he had burgers and I ate a burger, but I ate it without a bun.
Good. Okay. You should do a
But
lettuce wrap, dude.
Monday, I'm going hard in the paint, dude. I mean, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. I'm doing it. I'm not. Yeah, I gotta do it.
No.
You've never seen
that
these?
a day in my life.
Oh my God, they're so good.
Man, they look familiar. Maybe something similar, but probably not that exactly. It's water.
No, it's like
sparkling water.
No, it's like a Sprite. It's like a flavored
Oh.
Sprite. But these things are good. I can drink like.
Did they have those ice drinks? Have you heard of those? Those ice things? They're like in a plastic bottle. They cost like $1. You buy them at the dollar store. They're like flavored carbonated water. They're not bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Never seen those before.
Have you ever seen these though? I'm sure you guys. You remember these Orbits?
No.
No.
Oh man,
No.
they were like these
Must
with
have
these
been a
little
test market.
fruit
Maybe.
balls on them.
Huh? That's weird.
Yeah, no.
Like bubble teas. No, but if you want to talk about the original Four Loko, we can talk about that. That was back in my day.
The most dangerous shit on the planet.
That was, dude. It's funny. I saw like a thing about the rise and fall of Four Loko, and they were made by like two frat guys. I'm like, of course it was. Like, of course it was. Like, that's the biggest. That's the frattiest drink of all time. Four Loko.
I'll still never forget. I bought wrestling tickets with 2 Four Locos. Like I got in technically on like $5 or $10.
I would assume that wrestling tickets and the old school Four Locos were basically interchangeable as currency.
For one show, yes, it was, and it was a wild show. Everybody was drunk as shit that show. Can't remember what AIW show was, but yeah,
And wide awake.
Everybody that gave Four Locos got in for free, but you basically just had to buy like 4 Locos. So I bought 2 Four Locos. It was a fun show. I can't remember the show. God damn it! I'll have to look it up. Yeah, Four Loko, man, tasted like just straight ass juice. It was bad. I did not like that shit at all.
Yeah, you gotta like I'd have to pour it over ice and let it dilute itself for a little while. Just
Like I've tried Zima. That was okay. Mike's Hard. That was one of the first alcoholic beverages I ever had.
I never had a Zima, but I wanted to try it. But I felt like people would look at me as like less than a man if they ever saw me drinking a Zima.
Paul, here's my thing. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody's there to see it, and no receipt to
So
say
basically,
that it
next
was
time they
bought, did you drink that Zima for real?
next time they bring Zima back, we're all drinking it on the podcast. So,
Ah,
not a Zima episode.
we have to get Jolly Ranchers for it.
Dude, I tried. Did I recently? A month ago, maybe a couple months ago, probably a few months ago. Somebody gave me a hard Mountain Dew. I forget which flavor, but I took one sip and I'm like, nope, can't do it, dude. I can't. No, sorry.
Why? They're
Not
actually
good.
pretty good.
No, not true.
Pulse, have you drank those yet? Have you drank the hard Mountain Dews?
No, but I wanted to try it. You know,
They're fucking good, man. I like them.
I wonder if because like if a store clerk didn't know any better, would he just sell one of those to a minor? 'Cause
No.
it says Mountain Dew on it. Like,
Well, it says hard on it too.
okay.
So I mean,
Plus,
it's-
when they scan alcohol, the thing pops up. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of places you have to scan up. Even like Dollar General, they scan their card like every time you buy alcohol.
Yeah.
So
Whew. Fat Tim.
yes, you will.
Well, if you buy like you can buy yeast, nutritional yeast, and pour it in like just regular juices and make wine. So it's like
It's okay, baby. It's nutritional yeast. What? Trust me, it's nutritional.
Uh,
What?
if kids really wanted to get their fucked up on, you know,
Yeah. Or drink Alka-Seltzer, or mouthwash.
Listerine, yeah.
Listerine. I did that once when I was a kid. Luckily, it didn't kill me. What is that?
solid gold vape, boys.
I have a gold bar of booze.
I see that.
That shit was 80 proof. That I could tell. I feel like it had you feeling good the other night, which I think led to your downfall in the trivia game.
Probably. I only had one shot of it though.
But it's 80% by volume, so it's like
What? It's 80 proof, but yeah, so's my Jim Beam. My Jim Beam's 80 proof.
I gotta tell
And
you guys.
I had like 10 shots of Jim Beam during a show. It got bad. I had a lot because I spilled some and I like made a bigger drink out of like spite.
I will tell you, Pulse.
yo,
I took the biggest fucking whiff on that fucking Houston Colt 45's fucking question.
that's what won you the game, man. That's what won you the
It was I don't know how I knew that. I was just thinking the most, because even back then, like you had Forbes Field in Pittsburgh, you had Municipal Stadium in Cleveland. What was the one in fuck? I was thinking Comiskey. Why did it take so long? Comiskey Park, like those
League Park.
single fucking names, and then there were like some random ones like Bushfield or thing. But I remember for some reason they called it Colt Field in something I read somewhere.
Well,
And-
I feel like it was almost a trick question because I believe Tim said the Astrodome, which
That was built after though. That was,
yes,
what,
Yeah, I didn't know when it
60-something?
was.
When was that
built.
built?
it was sometime in the 70s, right? I think
I
I'll
thought
look it up, but
I thought
it was a little while after. But But so if you guys don't, so if you want me to pick the category, well then I'll do NBA. How will you?
Oh shit! I don't think we'll do very good at all at that.
It depends. I went through a few phases of NBA fandom. I really did. Biggest was probably in my childhood because of Michael Jordan, Space Jam, fucking Rodman and Karl Malone in WCW. Like I had a phase in the 90s where I followed the NBA because it was so fucking wild of a league at the time that you couldn't not watch that league.
Yeah, that might
at
be
all.
okay. It depends how hard they are. There's some stuff. I got some basketball stuff in my brain somewhere. Probably not a ton,
If you
but there's
pick
some in
maybe who is one of the only ABA teams to ever win the championship and fold, I can tell you all about the Pittsburgh Pipers. But there's only one basketball championship in Pittsburgh, and the team folded the next year. Hilarious. I have adult movie questions. You guys ready? Nice.
I will go over.
I would probably know a few. They were porn parodies, like the Avengers movie or Pirates.
Well, I remember I did music trivia and I think rock trivia, and I figured you guys would do well because you have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame locally. So,
Dog.
I mean, I've been there once.
I've only been there once too. 7, but it was controversial. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. You get those questions of maybe who's the smallest guy or whatever to win the dunk contest. I could tell you that maybe.
Spud Webb.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some.
Guess,
So yeah,
but
we can
use
do
guys
NBA,
at the
man.
time.
We'll probably know some. Although I tell you what, I've actually modern NBA. I don't.
oh yeah, even I wouldn't do well there.
Who's the cat for the Jazz that's got the most pretty face I've ever seen in my life? Like with his cheekbones are like fucking boulders. What's that dude's name? That big white kid that the Jazz have. I think he's a center for them.
Cavs just played the Jazz.
Yeah, I watched the game.
Yeah, I
last
think I know
night
who you're
at
talking about. I
OBT.
just can't think of his name.
It's like some kind of Russian or Eastern European fucking name. I can't remember his fucking name.
I found my new favorite college player, by the way.
Russian Utah Jazz. They'll probably come up because it had a Russian name or some kind of Eastern Europe.
Is it Mozgov, man? Remember Mozgov?
Mozgov.
My favorite bartender.
Yes.
I ride better than snow.
The Hooley House, for fuck's sake.
The Hooley House. My favorite bartender.
Oh my god. You have great experience at Hooley House.
Apparently, it's somebody named Walker Kessler.
That sounds American to me.
Hold on.
Sounds like a country singer.
Good.
Y'all like the new Walker Kessler track?
You said, Ray, you find him gorgeous? Is that?
That's what he said.
Yeah,
He's a handsome
his
fella.
cheekbones are fucking wild. Utah Jazz.
Who's Quinn Snyder coaching for nowadays?
Hold on.
Is
That
it
guy looks like a Bond villain.
Luke
Is
Walton.
that his name? Is that who I'm thinking of? Quinn Snyder?
Yeah, with the slick back hair.
Yeah, he looks like a Bond villain. Yeah.
Players.
We're all looking up stuff at the same time.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out because I was watching the game last night, the Cavs versus the Utah Jazz, and I saw this dude. His cheekbones are fucking.
Quinn Snyder's with the Hawks. I did not know that.
Laurie McCracken.
Oh, he played for the Cavs.
Did he?
Yeah, last year.
Huh.
He was in
Like,
that.
his
He was in,
cheekbones
or
are
2 years
fucking
ago.
outrageous. His hair is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, he was in the Donovan Mitchell trade.
Like, I don't
With
feel
Colin
gay
Sexton.
in saying he has great fucking hair, dude. Like, that's a no homo from one good hair guy to another. Like, game represent or respects game, son. Like, you want to talk about hair? It was luscious, man.
He had like short hair when he played with the Cavs, but he was in that trade for Donovan Mitchell with Colin Sexton. Cavs beat the Jazz last night.
Yes, they did. Wow.
Dude, Sam, what's his name? Merrill. Yeah, dude. He had a career high 19 points a couple games ago, and then he just had 27 or something
No.
last night.
No two joints. I will not. Ray Schneider's brother from Dukes of Hazzard. Not luscious, dude. Very luscious. It's blonde and fucking gorgeous. All right. I was enthralled by his curls. Enthralled.
I have a new favorite college basketball player. He's a 6'10" center from Indiana State. I think his name's like Avila or something like that. Robbie Avila. He has like
Oh, so
big
you know
old
this
thick
person?
goggles. He wears big old thick goggles and moves like a poor man's Jokic.
Really?
Yeah, if you bought Jokic on Wish, it'd be this kid. But he has the goggles.
Jokic on which?
Jokic on Wish.
Jokic on which?
Jokic on Wish.
That game was pretty good. I liked it. I was watching most of it.
I told him to turn the TV off at the bar, so it was that guy. Turn the fucking TV
Luckily,
off.
OVT started. I went up third after, and I actually didn't leave till like 1 a.m. I partied last night. Shouldn't have, probably. But
How do you get places?
Uber.
How much does Uber to town from your house?
Sometimes it's between like 20 and 35 bucks.
Yeah.
Like 20.
When you get your license back?
12 months or 3 months from now. I just renewed my driving privileges for the rest of the term. So
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know how much I have in me tonight.
it's fine.
I'm with you. I was gonna ask how long because I feel like we're
Probably.
gonna
I mean, I was gonna wrap it up here in a second anyway to answer Tim's question.
Well, then, I think that works out for all of us.
Um,
We'll be back stronger on Tuesday.
yes, we will. Fresh off of the Christmas spirit, and it will be a good time. What's up?
Yes, Tim will try to redeem himself, and
That's true,
Ray will defend his belt.
dude.
Where were you, Ryan? Huh? I mean, was pussy more important than friends? Was pussy more important than friends? I hope it was. Hope it was. Hope it was juicy.
But we're
All right.
normal, clean.
You'll be back more hungover by Tuesday. Yeah, probably.
Yes, that's probably a good point. I don't know if I'm drinking on Christmas or not. Probably.
not.
Actually, am I staying at my brother's Monday night? Maybe. Sorry, Ryan.
Tim's drunk.
Sorry
Tim-
that sorry we're leaving you. I was practicing shuffleboard, bro. I took 5 L's in the past 2 weeks on league night. You play in a shuffleboard league? What are you, 95 years old? Play bocce
that.
ball too?
I'm gonna try this pickleball that everybody's talking about.
No, play tennis like a man.
Yeah, play tennis, man. Be the new Arthur Ashe. Do it. Be
Wait.
without the AIDS, obviously. But
James Blake, that's another black tennis player. That might be the only ones
I
I
was
can
about
think
to say
of.
the only one I know is Arthur Ashe.
Oh, Francis Tiafoe is a badass. You don't know Tiafoe?
No, because I don't watch tennis.
Tiafoe has a great story. His parents were Syrian refugees, and he learned tennis because his dad got a job as a maintenance person at a country club, and they let his kid play tennis there, and that's where he learned to play tennis. But
My
now he's-
former neighbor was a tennis pro
yeah,
from Nigeria, but I'm sure you guys never heard of him.
probably not.
He has his own Wikipedia page though.
So does Ray. I mean, he will in 15 minutes when I make it. Hold on. No, I'm kidding.
Weirdo Ray Highclack is best known.
Boss, this is Ray Highclack, born this day. This city sucks. That's all it says. Just sucks. That's it.
All right, boys and girls, I think it is time for us to call it a night on this Christmas special. We appreciate every single person that did watch us.
The 70-year-old ladies with my ass to shuffleboard. I'm sure they do, man. They don't fuck around. So,
They have the
when they
most
retire and all they
artificial
do
hips
is
so
play
they can work.
shuffleboard, man, it's tough.
I was going to say artificial hips, man. They can really kind of like get the right trajectory on that thing. To kind of
Yeah, that is true. They don't have all their. They're like the $6 million man.
Yes. You're playing fucking cyborgs? That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, basically.
But we appreciate every single person that watches. Make sure to do all of this loveliness right here as I bring it up on screen. And also join our Discord. The fresh link is in the Discord. Re-upped every single week in the chat or description of the show. So just join us there as well. We hang out, sometimes talk to you guys. And we appreciate all of you for being here. We will see you Tuesday for Pulse, for Tim. I'm Ray, Bro Plata, and we will see you, Kumite fam.
Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad. Happy Hanukkah. All
Merry
that.
Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
Merry Christmas, you filthy.